Okay, we're going to start with color changing in the foundation row of your project. Just like yesterday, we're going to start with a slip knot. I'm going to begin with my blue yarn. We're going to move to yellow and then go to green and then kind of a pink color. And this is just practice. So again, just use scrap yarn that you have laying around in different colors. So I'm going to start with my slip knot. I'm going to insert my hook. Again, I'm using my larger crochet hook K to begin this project. So we're going to start with our chain 2. And now we're going to begin our foundation row. So we have our chain 2. We're going to yarn over, insert into that front loop of that first chain. We're going to pull up a loop, create that base chain, and now we're going to complete our half double crochet, yarn over, knot through all 3. Okay, so now we have started. Okay, now we're going to work, I'm going to do 4 stitches in each color, just so you can kind of visually see the changes. So we're going to yarn over, so we've done 1 stitch. There's our second foundation half double crochet. Our third, yarn over, insert your hook, pull up a loop, create that base. Now we have 3 loops on our hook right now. Now we are going to change yarn colors. In most crochet, when you change yarn colors, you change it in the last pull through of the stitch before you want to do your color change. So I said we were going to do 4 stitches and then change our color. So I completed 3 and I'm on my 4th one. If I do 1 more yarn over and pull through these 3 loops, that stitch is completed, and then I want to start with my yellow yarn. So again, I have my 3 loops on my hook. You're going to get your yellow yarn, and I like to start with a slip stitch as well, especially on my foundation row. So we're going to start another slip stitch here. I've got my 3 loops on. I'm going to, this is considered my yarn over when I slide that slip stitch onto that hook. So I have the loop on my hook. I'm going to pull through all 3 loops on my hook, and now I have a clean color change. So just ignore this beginning piece of yarn, just let it kind of fall to the back. I kind of hold it back with my other hand here. You're going to ignore this working yarn here as well for right now. Kind of just hold that to the back. And now we're going to continue. So yarn over, insert into that same bottom or the base of that last stitch there. Pull up a loop, create that base chain. You have your 3 loops on your hook, and then continue on. Okay, a nice clean color change. Okay, we're going to work, so I said we're going to do 4 stitches. So we've got 1, there's 2, 3, and now we're in our next stitch. Remember, we're going to change colors in the last pull through. So yarn over, created that base chain there, and now I have my 3 stitches on, or 3 loops on my hook. To complete this stitch, I need to do 1 more yarn over and pull through, but we want to do that with the new color of yarn. I'm going to set this down, grab my green yarn, tie my slip knot, and then place that on my hook to do the last pull through. Okay, so I'm going to hold the old working yarn yellow to the back side as well as the end of my green yarn to the back side. This is my yarn over, pull through all 3 loops on my hook. Keep those to the back, yarn over, insert that into the bottom of that last stitch, just like you normally would. Pull up a loop, do the base, and now I have my 3 loops on my hook, and complete that stitch. And again, you can see that color change. So we're going to work 2 more. So there's 1, 2, 3. So I have 3 stitches, and in my next one I'm going to complete another color change. So I'm going to pull up that loop, create the base, and now I have my 3 loops on right before my color change. Okay, now I'm going to grab my pink yarn. I'm going to do my slip knot, pick up my work. Again, I have my 3 loops on. I'm going to put that slip stitch onto the hook, pull through those 3 loops to complete that stitch. Take my working yarn, pull this old yarn back, kind of the back side. I just do that to keep it out of the way. That's not essential. Yarn over, insert into the bottom of that stitch, pull up a loop, complete the base chain, and now I have my 3 loops for my half double crochet, yarn over, and complete that stitch. Okay, I'm going to work 3 more to complete the 4 of that row. Okay, so there is my beginning foundation row color changes. And as you can see, it's pretty seamless. If you look at the bottom of your rows, there's nice, clean color changes. So, as well as the top of the row. This does take a little bit of practice. It's a little bit awkward to crochet until you get used to it. So if you need to continue or if you need to just frog this and rework it, this is a good skill. You only have to do it in the first row of your project. So don't stress a ton about it, but you want to make sure that they do look nice and clean. So from here, we're going to build on in the next lesson, working color changes throughout your project using the knotted half double crochet.